Good morning. What is up, YouTube? Good morning and welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for actually coffee in my hand, and crypto baby. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday morning. Just as a reminder, I will not be here tomorrow. I'm going camping tonight, so I'll be in the middle of nowhere. So I will not have service. So no coffee and crypto tomorrow, but we will be having coffee and crypto on Sunday, probably when I'm hungover. So hope you guys have a good Saturday, but I will not be here tomorrow. And the overall cryptocurrency market is slightly down today off of the Ethereum merge. Of course, probably one of the biggest things, the third best biggest thing that's happened in cryptocurrency so far. Really, really big deal. First, I want to thank today's sponsors, which is MetaMonkey AI and V Empire DDAO. Links to all of their stuff is in the description of this video if you want to check them out. Also, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Link to everything is in the description down below. And do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps with the algorithm. Now, I see some mixed reviews about the new emoji I'm using for the super degenerate. So yes, that is an aura around your eggplant. That is a super eggplant, baby. Super baby. Let's go. Yes, the market is ass right now. People are going crazy. Just chill out. So the overall cryptocurrency market is down 3%, falling to $950 billion. So of course, away from our $1 trillion goal. Now, I really like to really hang around the $1 trillion mark. That makes me feel comfortable, but we can expect the market to pull back some more, even with all this good news. Now, here's the big news. White House releases a crypto regulatory framework. That's a big deal. This means mass adoption is absolutely coming and at a fast pace right now, right? They're taking the time to handle this. And what I really like, because if we're talking about politics here, poly, many, ticks, blood-sucking insects, we don't like politics to be involved with cryptocurrency. But with that being said, Coinbase is offering, check this out. The CEO of Coinbase says, starting today, Coinbase will begin integrating our crypto policy efforts right into our app. These will help our 103 million verified users get educated on the crypto positions held by political leaders where they live. That's absolutely fantastic. Now, depending on where you live, you can see which people are for or against crypto and why or why not. Now, this might tear some people apart because of the fact that you may be on one side of political spectrum, but then maybe one of the candidates that you don't like is for crypto or something like that. You see what I mean? It could really divide people. But it's going to be cool to see which politicians are for crypto, because we need to get people in office that are pro crypto. But I think that in the future, maybe 10, 20 years down the road, everyone's going to be for crypto. So it's going to be very interesting. Now, shout out to Florida and DeSantis for being one of the first ones to really accept cryptocurrency. They started doing this stuff in November. I remember breaking a story. Obviously, I didn't break it, but I talked about a story where DeSantis and Florida, Miami, they wanted to accept Bitcoin and give Bitcoin as payment, right, for paychecks and those sorts of things. So interesting. Very, very interesting. And this is a huge deal. Let's watch this video real quick.
I'm here to give a quick demo of the Legislative Action Portal. The Legislative Action Portal allows any Coinbase user to learn more about where members of Congress in the U.S. stand on crypto. Members of Congress have a score ranging from positive to negative based on publicly available data, including
That's pretty cool. Positive to negative, that's pretty cool.
Legislative records, media statements, social media posts, and more. For members that don't have enough information, such as Hakeem Jeffries, their profile will display not enough data. This will be updated if their score changes. Let's tap into Representative Torres. You can immediately see that the sentiment is very positive. You can view his website or his Twitter to learn more, as well as see any notable statements that he has put out. You're also able to see what crypto bills, if any, that he has sponsored or co-sponsored. We've also added a very easy way for you to contact your member of Congress to urge them to support pro-crypto policies by tapping the big blue Get Involved button below. In the coming weeks, you'll receive a notification, such as the one shown here, that will allow you to access the portal.
Wow.
If you wish to revisit the portal, you simply need to go to your in-app notification center and tap on the crypto advocacy notification in order to access the portal once more.
So how do you guys feel about this? I think this is actually a very useful tool. Of course, Coinbase is the biggest cryptocurrency exchange used in the United States, and I've been on the Coinbase bandwagon forever. In fact, Coinbase was actually my first DeFi wallet because I do have a DeFi wallet that you can use in combination with the exchange, and it makes cryptocurrency super, super easy. So let me say what's up to the chat because I know you guys are super chatty today. What's up, DJ? And of course, I'm going to start reserving the morning chats to my saying what's up to my members just because I got to treat them a little special, you know? What's up, DJ Bree? What's up, Matt? What's up, Jay Hawk? Selmo Hood? Sacco Hunt? What's up, baby? Josh? Javi? What's up, babies? What's up, Rorschach? My eggplant has a force field around it. Does that mean I can't penetrate? You can always penetrate, baby. Selmo Fudd, did I already say that? Made in CGY, my ultra journey. What's up, babies? What's up, babies? Doobie Tube. What's up? Gabe. Good morning, Francisco. Baron, what's up, baby? Crypto Tech, what's up, babies? Yes, hit that like button, baby. It helps with the old algorithm. Huge deal. Helps with the algorithm. Yes, Luna Classic, and of course, that's our next story. Is Luna Classic Reborn. Now, I made a video yesterday. A lot of people didn't really like it, but when I tell you guys to, take your profits, the income has to be outcome, right? The income always has to be outcome, and people misconstrue that as being a hater, being a fudder, those sorts of things, which is kind of stupid. But people are going to think what they want to think. So we're seeing a little bit of positive price action today, up 9%, which is really good. I think it actually started running in this last hour or so. Yeah, it started running a little bit. But that's ridiculous. I'm just looking out for you guys, and I want you guys to make money and understand that. And how we've been saying this since the beginning of this whole thing went down. How many times did we say we have to wait until we see what happens with Do Kwon? We have to wait till the dust settles, and this is what happens when the dust settled. They found some suspicious shit. It has to do with securities, taxes, and those sorts of things. So they found some stuff against Do Kwon, so much so they want to arrest him. Now, in the court of public opinion, to the average Joe looking from the outside in, not inside the YouTube community, you have to understand that people, especially whales, big investors, big money that wants to get into this project, because believe it or not, big money needs to come into your cryptocurrency project to pump, especially a project that already has a huge market cap like Tera Luna. It's already a $1.7 billion market cap. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. You need big money to come into this project. Well, when you have freaking this guy as your CEO, right, your leader, and those sorts of things, you have to understand. Even though this was 3 months ago, he still holds the keys to this project. And you have to understand that when people look at this project, they see this guy who destroyed this project. It didn't really seem authentic when he did his interview with Coin One. It didn't seem authentic. It just seemed a little weird to me and narcissistic and whatnot. And if you look at past videos of him, you can see that he's kind of clowning on cryptocurrency products that failed. So you have to understand that big investors look at this product and say, oh, I'm not touching that because of this guy. Until in the future, it is clearly defined that he has nothing to do with old Terra Classic, this product cannot get any big money in it. That's just my opinion. We'll see what happens. I don't think he'll face any legal issues if he decides to stay in Singapore because they can't extradite him. There's no treaty. But the Korean government wants to get rid of his passport, so he has to stay in Singapore forever because he has an arrest warrant. We'll see what happens. I think he might turn himself in. We'll see what happens. Shout out to John Ashby. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I do appreciate you. And that eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. Now, which brings me to this. CoffeeZilla, our favorite boy, made a video on it, and we're going to react to it. Very short one about Do Kwon, and I think it's very important that we all watch. So let's check this out. This is very, very important.
An arrest warrant was just issued for Do Kwon, the founder of Tera Luna, a $40 billion cryptocurrency that collapsed to almost zero earlier this year. And I know what you guys are waiting for. Let's just put this guy on the wall of shame and just be done with him. But unfortunately, we can't just yet because the situation is a bit more complicated than it seems at first. You see, Do Kwon's arrest warrant was issued from South Korea, according to Bloomberg, where he's allegedly violated the nation's capital markets law. And if you don't know what that means, here's a hint. The law applies to crypto tokens that, quote, work like securities. So South Korea seems to be treating this like a securities law violation, which makes sense. Most companies can't offer 20% a year in stable returns and stay out of jail for very long, which is maybe why Do Kwon, along with 5 others, are now wanted in South Korea. However, there's a twist because Do Kwon doesn't live in South Korea anymore. He's living now in Singapore. So does this warrant apply to him? I mean, sure, he can't go to beach.
Is this kind of racist? Is this kind of racist to you? I saw this yesterday. I was like, all right, this is a little racy, you know? Right.
BTS concerts anymore, but is he actually going to get arrested? Well, it depends on whether South Korea can get Do Kwon extradited, which it seems like they're going to try to, given the fact that they knew he was in Singapore and filed this anyway. They probably think they have a good shot at it, which, given the scale of Luna's collapse, I do think they have a chance. And I do think it's also very important for us to at least try to give consequences to the people like Do Kwon who set up these ridiculous crypto Ponzi schemes. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the lesson of watching Luna? You know, just go repeat what Do Kwon did and hurt more people, but yourself make money. I mean, that's what Justin Sun is literally doing right now with USDD. Although it's worth saying that Do Kwon wouldn't call himself a winner with Luna. He claims he's down infinite. He said it in an interview he did with Coinage Media.
The word that I use to describe what happened here is down infinite.
And I've just got to say, there's something so ridiculous about being interviewed in a skyscraper with millions of followers and claim you're down infinite. It comes across as
That's one of the big things we saw, right? Check this out.
so delusional and out of touch, because I can almost guarantee you Do Kwon has at least $1 million socked away somewhere. I mean, at minimum, he's not impoverished. So there are actually people who are down infinite from Luna, but Do Kwon isn't one of them. And I don't want to get into the specifics of what down infinite are, but you can just use your imagination when people lose their life savings in something like this, what happens. And I bring all this up because it's important to understand that part of the story of Tera Luna's aftermath is Do Kwon's attempt to paint himself as a victim.
Now, this is important, right? This is important. And I think CoffeeZilla picked up on the same vibe I got when I watched that video. He just didn't seem authentic. And my reasoning was, well, it's been 3 months. Maybe he spent all this time being sad. And maybe, you know, he's just gotten over it. Like, you know, there's no room for tears, yada, 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 you know? But it didn't seem authentic. And now, you know, he's speaking from a skyscraper. He looks healthy. You know, it looks a little chubskis. Looks a little healthy. Doesn't seem like he's struggling. He's in Singapore, right? You know, he has at least a few $1 million locked away to support him and his family. Do I think he's a billionaire still? No. But do I still think he's a multimillionaire? Absolutely. But this is why that interview seemed a little tailored. Check this out.
When people lose their life savings in something like this, what happens? And I bring all this up because it's important to understand that part of the story of Tera Luna's aftermath is Do Kwon's attempt to paint himself as a victim of it. But part of this image rehabilitation is with this interview itself with Coinage Media, because I think it's worth being skeptical of them, in part because they're helped funded by Do Kwon
I had
himself.
no clue about that.
You see, Coinage Media isn't just a random company. Their parent company, Trustless Media, is funded by Do Kwon. In fact, the interviewer himself is the co-founder of Trustless Media. So literally, the guy who's supposed to be holding Do Kwon's feet to the fire, his company is in part funded by the guy he's interviewing. So yeah, many people, including myself, felt that this was just like, you know, a ridiculous puff piece, but not just because of the appearance of bias, but literally some of the questions.
We're doing this interview now because you want to talk about what happened truthfully and transparently. I don't know if you're talking to other lawyers now and they're saying, yo, you probably shouldn't do this. Are they?
I mean, are you serious? How is this a real question? Hey, you're obviously being so transparent and truthful. Do your lawyers get mad at you from how truthful you are? Like, why isn't it considered a possibility that Do Kwon is lying to us and being opaque?
See, I didn't know that. Okay, first of all, thank you so much, AJ February, for becoming a new member. I do appreciate you. That egg pad looks oh so nice next to your name, baby. Let's go. Okay, so this is what really got me. He funds the company interviewing him. So a big thing about this interview was the guy prefaced it, right? The co-founder prefaced it by saying, "Oh, Do Kwon didn't get an interview to the Washington Post." Like all these major news articles He chose us. Now I'm like, well, duh, he chose you because you're going to give him easy ass questions, right? Let's continue. What's up, Aitoshi?
In fact, it gets even more ridiculous.
And yes, DoobyTube, this is CoffeeZilla.
And being opaque. In fact, it gets even more ridiculous than that because Zach, the interviewer, even goes so far as to suggest that maybe Luna's problem wasn't how big it got, but rather that it didn't get big enough.
But if you were standing at the fiery scene of the crash, your first instinct probably wouldn't be to say, you know what the Hindenburg's problem was? It wasn't big enough. But in the case of currencies like Terra, that actually kind of was the problem.
Now, obviously, I think this is nuts. I'd be embarrassed to think this, let alone say it out loud. Like, hey, you thought losing $40 billion was bad. Let's make it bigger next time. We didn't play it big enough. We got to go double or nothing. And yet, this is sort of Do Kwon's defense for himself. According to him, Luna wasn't a Ponzi scheme, and he's not like Elizabeth Holmes. He's just an idealist who bet big on the future of currencies.
I bet big, and I think I lost.
That's right, guys. He lost. He's just a victim like everyone else. He's down infinite, or that's what they want you to think. And this is why I think this arrest warrant is actually a pretty big deal. That, alongside actually arresting Do Kwon, would go a long way to debunk this defense, to tell the world, no, you can't just go start up billion-dollar Ponzi schemes and then cry you're down infinite when it all comes crashing down. And so even though I can't put Do Kwon on the wall of shame yet, I do look forward to the day where I can. But until that happens, don't listen to anyone promising you stable returns on anything. Except me, of course. Don't forget to pump the stock. It's unruggable.
Love that guy. Even though he always dunks on cryptocurrency, I still love CoffeeZilla, you know? That's very important in the saga of Tera Luna Classic, right? Now, we look at Tera Luna Classic price action right now. We're looking at about, 13% up on the day. Increase of volume about 32%. We're seeing a market cap increase about 13%, which is nice, right? Now, what's really important and which was crucial yesterday, which was something I talked about in the video I made yesterday, not full of fucking hopium, some realist information for you guys. Sorry, I'm not going to fluff your fucking balls and pat you in the ass and tell you everything's going to be all right, all right? I'm trying to be a little bit real with you guys here. Damn, some of y'all crazy as hell. Some of y'all are just crazy as hell. Like, literally cannot just stop. Okay, so we saw this yesterday. Bounce down near the 2-2 range, which is the next level of support, which is really good. If we go back, right, a couple of weeks, we can see that the only real clear level of support we had here was just for about 4 days around the mid to low 22 ranges. So that's what you wanted to see. You wanted to see it hang out around here. And that's what it did. It bounced off and it's hanging out around here. Now, what's the next step for Tera Luna Classic? It's hard to tell. What we are seeing, though, and what you don't want to see is a decrease in volume, right? We need volume. Why? Why do you need volume? Well, you need volume because it helps with the burns, whether that's buying, selling, trading, whatever's going on with Tera Luna, right? You want to have volume. That's really going to help the burns and those sorts of things. You want volume and hype around it, right? Now, burns are a big deal, right? Especially if you do big manual burns and then you have a lot of hype. Why? It's supply and demand. Obviously, if there's 100 of something, right, and you cut it down to 10 of something, well, that's a big deal. Right? That's a huge deal. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the only real clear... What's up, Bernie? And Bernie could probably back me up on this one. The only real clear support we have is going back here where it was trading sideways for 2 months, right? Remember that? Oh, shit. What am I doing? It was trading sideways for a couple of months. Right here, down at the 408 and 409 and 11s and 12. And then it had this crazy parabolic run. So, I mean, if it were to go back down there, I'd feel like it'd be a huge step back, right? A lot of that momentum just lost. So we'll see what's going on with that. But that's Tera Luna right now. All right, that's Tera Luna right now. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it gets 50. Dude, 50 billion in volume would be fucking nuts. Right now the volume is 1 billion. So what I say is that when the momentum, like, when the hype dies down, it needs to fall back on utility and use case. And right now, it's not really known for much utility or use case. The biggest use case utility is, hey, I'm going to buy a little bit of Tera Luna Classic, and it's going to go to $1 million. That's what people think. That's no one is even talking about any like decentralized applications being built on it, anything being built on it. It's all about burns. It's all about making money. It's all about 1,000xing. It's like, well, what's the use case? It already has a pretty big market cap. It's not like some shit coin that popped up out of nowhere. It has like a low market cap. It has a decent sized market cap already. So keep that in mind. We'll see what happens. What's up, Roger? Good morning. And you're right. We haven't even checked our small cap community tokens. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. So the only two that are up today are Hex and Nutraceutical Finance, and MetaMonkey AI down pretty bad, right? 7%. V Empire, DDAO down 4%, Pyro down 6%, Volt down 1%. Everything's pretty much down. WAGMI still tanking, Terrarium tanking, everything just tanking except for Hex. And of course, Nutraceutical Finance, because Nutraceutical Finance had that big partnership with Volt Inu, which is pretty good. So shout out to them. Let's see. Exactly, freedom of speech. That's really, really good. So they're actually getting on it and packaging it up, which is I wanted them to do. That was my biggest criticism is like, dude, put a product out, but they're doing that now. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. What's up, CryptoFlex? These are my reflections. What's up, CryptoFlex? Crypto Usher. Good morning, Tyra. Air Force in the house. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Luna Classic is rebuilding nicely, in my opinion. Yes, they need to give the keys over to certain someone that's not Do Kwon. So Do Kwon needs to be not involved with Terra Luna Classic. I'm not sure what his dealings are with Terra Luna Classic, but he needs to not be in charge of that project, and it needs to be clear to the public that he's not in charge of that project. Exactly, a Jimmy Who. Yeah, they're doing well. They're going to do well. That's why I still have a bag in it. I haven't sold, even though my bag is down incredibly bad. I haven't touched it. Yeah, MetaMonkey's not looking so good, but the entire cryptocurrency market is down, right? Nutraceutical Finance is an ERC20 token. Hex is an ERC20 token, but the rest of these guys are down pretty bad. Hex is just kind of doing its thing, but yeah, I mean, if Ethereum's going to be down, a lot of these products are going to be down. And unfortunately, even after all the exchanges, MetaMonkey AI is down right now. But guys, you know, when the market starts to run, I'm sure it'll get more volume and make some moves. So that'd be a big deal for that going forward. But that's the update for Luna Classic. I wanted to give you guys a quick little update on Luna Classic. We'll see what happens, what the next levels are, and we'll keep you posted on all of that. Like I said, they really got to get Do Kwon out of there, right? Now, let's watch this about White House releases crypto blueprint for future regulation.
This morning, the Biden administration releasing a report on the government's role in digital assets. I'm going to get straight over to Elon Moy this morning, who's got the details on that. Elon.
Andrew, the White House is issuing the government's first comprehensive framework on digital assets. It says the goal here is to mitigate the downside risk of a volatile industry.
So remember, a few months ago, we got word that the government was going to try to start actually having some comprehensive crypto regulation, right? They were working on it. And they're starting with centralized exchanges, which is really, really a big deal, right? Really a big deal. So this is what they came up with. First of all, that's a funny face, but this is what they came up with. And we're going to get more in depth about that, but this is actually really, really interesting.
To mitigate the downside risk of a volatile industry and harness the benefits where proven. Now, the Treasury Department, Commerce, the DOJ, and the White House all contributed to this effort. NEC Director Brian Deese told reporters, quote, without proper oversight, cryptocurrencies risk harming everyday Americans, financial stability, and our national security. Among the recommendations, the Fed should keep exploring a central bank digital currency, which the White House said could offer significant benefits. On climate, the Department of Energy and the EPA will consider tracking the environmental impact of.
So obviously CBDCs are going to offer significant benefits. Obviously, I think we can get that out of the way. Now, the whole threat to national security is kind of wild to me. I get what they mean by that, but it's still kind of wild, right? It's really, really wild. And the fact that they mentioned, well, we should keep what's proven technology, maybe blockchain technology, smart contracts, but get rid of all these projects that are hurting people. So you can decide whether or not if some of these shit coins that are popping up out of nowhere, scamming a bunch of people, are hurting people. Now, where do we draw the line? What do you guys think? Where do we draw the line? Thank you so much, Seiko Hunt. Like and subscribe. Do you think like places like Uniswap, where we're launching these small cap shit coins every single day, that rug pull in a matter of seconds with no real repercussions is a good thing? It's the wild, wild west. Do you guys like that? Or do you think the government should step in and stop things like that? Because I see both sides of the argument. And first of all, big shout out to Off the Grid for the $5 donation. Says, As always, you do a great job, my boy. As a trucker myself, I asked the DJs to show truckers around the country a little bit of love, except Sandstorm. Yeah, Sandstorm sucks, but we do appreciate truckers because they're the ones who get the products and goods and everything to the retail stores and move things across the country. Working for Target for years, I know how important truckers are. So thank you, Off the Grid, and thank you so much for being a degenerate, and thank you so much for the $5 donation.
Crypto and developing performance standards. There was also a big focus on illicit finance. The White House is weighing whether to ask Congress to amend the Bank Secrecy Act and other anti-money laundering laws to specifically reference digital assets, and Treasury will issue risk assessments of DeFi and NFTs in 2023. So this is the follow-up to the government-wide executive order that the White House had released back in March. The crypto industry worked closely with the administration back then. We'll see how it responds to what feels like a more skeptical tone today. Guys, you can think of today's release as the blueprint for regulation down the road. And the White House is making it clear that regulation is coming. Back over to you.
So I think that it's less of an argument, more of a, hey, we're going to be working hand in hand to figure out this cryptocurrency thing going forward. And I think it's a good thing. Now let's go ahead and look at some of the footnotes from this. Okay, so stablecoins. So stablecoins are a big deal. Because what are stablecoins? Stablecoins are a place where you're supposed to be able to park your money and trust that nothing will happen to it. Well, today, one of the biggest cryptocurrency products today, exciting ones, was born out of a collapse of that exact project. Shout out to Terra Luna Classic. So check this out. Post the crash of Terra's ecosystem UST, stablecoins have been on the radar of regulators. Now the release framework emphasized that if the said asset class was not tied with regulations, it could prove to be disruptive for investors. So obviously, Tera Luna was an algorithmic stablecoin, not a stablecoin backed by assets, which are Tether, allegedly, and USD coin, right? So that's the difference right there. So I don't think they pointed that out. So that's kind of where they didn't point that out. Furthermore, it was also added that digital assets and mainstream financial systems were becoming increasingly intertwined. And as a result, turmoils could have a spillover effect. So what they're saying pretty much is that if something bad happens in cryptocurrency, like something catastrophic, which happened, it could spill over into everyday finance, right? Everyday whatever. Now, what's funny about that is that the crash of Terra Luna actually dragged the entire cryptocurrency market down 100%. Me too, Johnny Blaze. Absolutely 100%, right? So it says, ... work with financial institutions to bolster their capacity to identify and mitigate cyber vulnerabilities by sharing information and promoting a wide range of data sets with analytic tools, as well as team up with other agencies to identify, track, and analyze emerging strategic risks and relate to digital asset markets. Now, the biggest things we can do with stablecoins is just say, hey, no, we're not having algorithmic stablecoins anymore. The only stablecoins we're having are ones that are backed by assets, and we have an audit like every month or maybe once a quarter where we can see exactly what's backing those stablecoins, right? So no algorithmic stablecoins. Of course, we want to make sure we have assets that are backing some stablecoins, right? That makes sense. So illicit activity. So this is a little weird to me. I feel like they use illicit activity to just say, oh, bad things are happening, but there's some reason for regulation. Now, one of the biggest things we saw, you could say that it's related to illicit activity, was the kind of the destruction of Tornado Cash. So Tornado Cash, notoriously used by hackers. Now, a lot of people use it to hide their crypto transactions because they want anonymity. They want to be anonymous. But hackers will literally just go exploit a bridge, which they do, right? Most notably the Ronin bridge. They'll take that money, use Tornado Cash to wash it, and then no one knows who stole the money. So I get they don't want to have things like that around to hide criminals. But then the question is, well, how much regulation is too much regulation, and who are they going to watch? Because remember, the quote-unquote Patriot Act, right, after 9/11, was supposed to be used to cut down on terrorism. But now we know, thanks to people like Snowden, we're used to just spy on everyday Americans. Now, the argument is, well, if you have nothing to hide, then who cares? But the other argument is, and it's kind of a caveman argument, right? Well, it's like, well, what if I don't want people knowing what I'm doing, right? I want my freedom to have my privacy. So it's tough. It's tough, right? It's so tough. It's so tough. It's so tough. Okay. So I thought those were pretty interesting. The digital dollar is pretty interesting too. I think it could be like some sort of, stable coin. But, I mean, what do you guys think about that? What do you think is too much regulation? I mean, to me, we have to meet in the middle somewhere to make this thing grow. We have to. Read some of these comments. Yes, like and subscribe, baby. Crypto Hottie says the government can suck my ween dog. Okay. Haven't you noticed that they throw national security into everything just to scare people and make it easier for them to pass new laws? 100%. 100%. Own your risk, own your rewards. Got it. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people think that, hey, I'm a grown-ass adult. I take responsibility for the cryptocurrency products that scam and rug pull me. Some people don't like that. Some people think they're preying on the naive. Now, I'm a little torn because I know for a fact projects, I'm not going to mention any names, I feel like they do prey on the naive investors. They just do. They prey on people's emotions. I've been in so many damn Twitter rooms and Twitter spaces and seen so many YouTube, done so many AMAs with products that are promising people the world, and they never deliver. But they're saying they are. But and they're playing on the emotions of naive investors, because naive investors see Shiba Inu, they see Dogecoin, they see all these meme coins that made people money. All these influencers are making videos about it, hyping up these projects, and then they end up dumping on them. And to me, it's like, I see it, I get it, but how do you do that without destroying the kind of essence of crypto, which is decentralization, right? Decentralized finance, anonymity. I don't know. That's tough. Darcy, shout out to the truckers, baby. Can truckers please stop treating loaders like shit? Keep the government out having their own coin. Don't need that. Perhaps lightly regulate crypto to prevent scams and rug pulls, but limit their involvement. Can't trust government. But how far does that go, right? Because they would have to regulate things like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, and whoo, that'd be tough. That's a tall task. Mention names. I mean, exactly. Cash has been used for illegal activity forever, but we didn't. Exactly. Freedom of Speech says, I think it should stay as it is. More people should put out educational videos on how to do your own research. Knowledge is power. Speaking of that, I'm actually partnered up with Debt Connects. I'm not going to be advertising and whatnot, but what I'm going to be doing is making crypto educational videos. I'm not telling you to buy this, not telling you to do anything. All I'm going to be doing is making educational videos for DConnect. And my first one is going to be on spotting or doing your own research on how to spot crypto scams. And the first one's going to be on high APY. So they're going to be cool. It's going to be released Monday. There's going to be cool interactive videos with like very short, highly edited. I'm going to do it myself. I'll be putting out videos for these guys. And they have like a system where people can learn pretty much about cryptocurrency. So I'll put my video up on my page. It'll link it to their page. It'll be a good time, but all crypto education. So it should be a good, fun deal. But it'll teach you guys how to spot projects like these, right? Hell yeah, Roger. Yeah, baby. When it comes to money, the government acts like the Gross Sisters on the Proud Family cartoon, always have their hands out 100%, right? They want money. They want money. Side education, 100%, right? The government is running around chasing money on crypto and not making sure that crypto products are legit businesses, startups. That's all government needs to do. Make sure products are a real business. 100%, right? Make sure they have to register with the SEC. But that's what Gary Gensler said. He said he really wants to make sure that products register with the SEC. All right. Luna Classic broke the resistance above 1032. Well, that's what we want to see, how to. That's what we want to see. I'm wondering if Luna Classic is going to start moving with the entire cryptocurrency market right now. And the entire cryptocurrency market is looking like dog water, which would be kind of promising, because if Luna Classic started to move with the cryptocurrency market, well, then we could time it a little better, because we know that thing's been going just nuts, right? If you look at like Bitcoin the last like 3 months, right? It's relatively the same, right? We look at the levels we were at 3 months ago, it was around 18,000, 19,000. and today it's around 19,000, right? With a little spike to 24,000. If we go to like Terra Luna Classic, right? Luna Classic, we can see that the last 3 months have been an absolute roller coaster, right? So, but like, it's nice, right? So it's kind of moving with itself. I don't know what's going to happen with Terra Luna Classic. I wanted to pump some more because I want to take my damn profits. I was getting close to 10xing. Didn't happen, though. Yes, Nutraceutical is a good project. So yes. So it's not quite side of education, but so I thought that was pretty interesting. So check this out. So did Dogecoin benefit from Ethereum's merge? So keep in mind, a lot of the miners need a place to go. Where are they going to go? Probably places like Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, or maybe Dogecoin. So check this out. So ETH's counterpart Dogecoin took over as the second largest proof of work cryptocurrency. So the Ethereum network and its much anticipated update, the merge, has been the topic of interest for the longest time now. This revolutionary upgrade switched up an array of things in the ETH ecosystem as well as outside. Following its transition to proof of stake, ETH's counterpart Dogecoin took over as the second largest proof of work cryptocurrency. While the entire community was celebrating the finalization of the merge, the Dogecoin community was ecstatic as ETH entered to the point of proof of stake realm. Every time I see POS like working in like retail, it reminds me of point of sale. All right. Dogecoin managed to acquire its place right below Bitcoin with regards to market cap. Doge topped the proof of work crypto charts. So keep that in mind, right? So these are all the proof of work minor top cryptocurrencies. So we have 1 as Bitcoin, 10 as Dogecoin, 18 as Ethereum Classic, 22 as Litecoin, and 27 as Monero. Now that's kind of a big deal. I do think as time goes on, proof of work cryptocurrencies are going to be a thing in the past just because of the environmental impact it has. Interesting. So Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, as well as Monero made way for Dogecoin. So this is pretty interesting. What do you guys think? And do you think Dogecoin should explore the proof of stake realm? I think that's going to be pretty interesting. Now, what made me think of this is a comment I keep seeing by, I forgot who it is, about Elon Musk tweeting about Tera Luna Classic. I don't know why Elon Musk would tweet about Tera Luna Classic, though. You know? They're going to Flux, Bernie? Is that a project? Ethereum upgrade. How, John? How? I'm extremely surprised that the DXY system, or the dollar index, the dominance, is it up? It should be up, right? It's usually up if crypto's down, right? Let's go trading view. Usually, if you guys didn't know, if the dollar, when this thing has some strength, usually that means cryptocurrency is looking like dog water, right? They're opposite of each other. And crypto is down, so usually it's a telltale sign if this thing's up and whatnot. But it is down today a little bit. So I can't imagine that's going to be a thing forever. Proof of stake reminds me of Biden piece of... Oh, my God. What is POV? Point of view. Flux is a good project. Lily Finance, also FUD. They robbed people and vanished. Dude, we knew Lily Finance was dog water from the beginning. Come on now, guys. You saw the research we did. Was that all for naught? Right? Was that all for naught? Was that all for naught? Did we forget about that? First of all, shout out to Josh for these top tier memes. That's how I look naked. We got our getting in the class late saying, can you go over everything again? The beauty about it is that you can restart the video. but it's a lot. It's kind of a lot, right? We talked about a lot. And there's not much news after that today. I mean, what we did see, which is pretty interesting, is this right here. So check this out. U.S. Department of Justice forms prosecutors network for crypto crimes. What did we say? We knew that behind the scenes, they have some sort of team that's going to be monitoring crypto crimes very, very closely and determining what are crypto crimes? What is a crypto crime? What is a crypto crime? What is this, Jeopardy? Do you guys think that products are going to start getting popped like retroactively? What do you guys think? You think they're going to come out with like a list like, oh, we're going to get these guys, or we're going to get these guys, or we're going to get these guys? How do you think this is going to work? This is interesting to me. Shout out to Diane working at Wendy's. Who's Diane? The video you sent me on Twitter, I did not. I'm gonna go to wherever you live and rip the caps lock button out of your computer. When did you send me that video? I didn't see it.
Welcome to.
Damn. There's a cool video by Vice about cryptocurrency, which is pretty good. Nice. News is over. Is it time to go off the rails? Almost. There's not much news today. I mean, it's a 2-hour show, so I don't know. You know what I mean? We still have an hour and 20 minutes. Oh, do you think so? You think Shiba will be forced to dox? Interesting. Interesting. Well, we know who some of their community leaders are. We just don't know who Satoshi is. Well, yeah, that's true. There's a bunch of new IRS members, but IRS agents. I don't think it's 87,000. I think it's like 8,000, isn't it? But the thing is, like, we have a lot of people retiring too, so keep that in mind. Like Clear Value Tax says, no one in the IRS is like, I'm going to just keep working after retirement. Hell no. They're trying to get out. They're trying to get out. I'm not sure about a main player, EA, but they could do well. The metaverse is up for grabs. The metaverse and Web3 is up for grabs. Decentralized metaverse, it's up for grabs. Do I think there'll be a large player? It's a tall task, but it's possible. I don't understand why we stay on the rails past 20 minutes. Yeah, 100% DoobyTube. Saitama made top of the list. Russ moving to Iraq or Afghanistan. Is it 87,000? Yeah, but they're going to go for it. You know what's crazy is that they're not going to go for big fish, right? It's over. Okay, so it's over 10 years. So 8,700 a year. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's going to take a while, right? It's going to take a while. Rodney going to cap that ass? That's funny if Satoshi had a dox. Well, if you think about it, like, Vitalik and CZ are kind of setting the standard, right? Like Vitalik, just a beast, right? Has a big old ween dog, been killing the game, right? I would say the largest cryptocurrency project developer because he's like the most well known. Him and CZ, of course, right? When you go to CoinMarketCap, which I don't know where my tab went, CoinMarketCap, you can see. When it comes to leaders, I mean, of course, we have Charles Hoskinson there too at number 8, right? But BNB and Ethereum holding it down there. Bitcoin's number 1, but it has no real leader, right? Just kind of it belongs to the people. I don't even know what Luna 1 is. Exactly. Yes, we're going to be the targets. People who can't defend themselves are going to be the targets of audits, not people with money. People with money can pay for people to defend them and pull up every receipt and everything they've ever done and not have to worry about it. People with like little to no money, they get audited. I mean, you have to do everything yourself. mean, sometimes you don't even save receipts, you know. So if you run your own business, save all your receipts, make sure it's documented, whatever you can do to prove that if you're writing something off or you paid something, that it's there and available. Dude, if ETH, John, I don't see what video. Can you send me the video again? I don't see your DM. Yes, if ETH gets under $1,000, I'm going to be buying a lot more. So I hope it does. I hope it does. Our Lake says the IRS got me a few months ago. I'm on Social Security with fixed income. It was a huge problem just because I went over my limits by a few $100s. Telling you, bro. Well, it's because if you think about it. Do you think like a brand new IRS agent who just joined the company or just joined the organization, who got 80 hours of training probably, right? Maybe a month of trading, maybe, right? Is going to go after someone who's well-versed and experienced, who has a CPA to defend them and duke it out with them and prove that they spent every dollar they said they did? No, they don't have the resources for that. But what they can do is go after a normie like you, right? Like us. So I've been following Disconnect Wallets, and they are airdropping lots of coins, and it looks like it's the YouTubers. I'm not airdropped in any coins for. I never take team tokens as a part of a project. Ever, never. What they're doing though is a lot of giveaways. I take USDC or ETH. Those are my form of payments. Taking team tokens is so bad, although it can be a good deal if the project pumps, but I want to sell. So Biden and the Democrats are tyrannical. Save your damn receipts. If you lose it, don't write it off 100%. Or have it like on a bank statement or something, right? IRS needs to be more digital. They're still living in 1985, 100%. It's a shame what is happening to Canada and the USA. It seems like every single day, we're getting less and less, I don't know, it just seems like each and every day something is slowly taken away. It's like the whole, what is a frog in the boiling pot of water? It's like, well, if you put a frog in a hot pot of water, it's going to hop out. But if you put it in, turn the heat on, and let it boil slowly, the frog will just die. And it seems like as time goes on, we're slowly losing our freedoms day by day, right? No, DM it to me, you little weirdo. Oh, here it is.
So guys, TV Millie, I'm back with another one now. I found this funny as hell, man. I had to play this before I actually go on with the videos. But before I play this, man, this is TV Millie. Luke Dow put this on his Twitter, man.
Let me see. This is from who's this? Does the community truly control Tera Luna Classic? Who's this? Sopa. I'll subscribe to homeboy. Guys, show this guy some love. We're gonna watch this video right now. I guess it's important. I'll put it in the description. Or I'll put it in the comment section. Go check him out. Let's watch this video. Let's see what he has to say.
Millie, I'm back with another one now. I found this funny as hell, man. I had to play this before I actually go on with the videos. But before I play this, man, this is Luke Dow put this on his Twitter, man, upon the Terra, what's that, Do Kwon allegations. But check this out, y'all. I found this funny. I ain't gonna play the value, but watch the actions. They wild for that. It's funny how they got this man's face just perfectly photoshopped. It just, yeah.
Oh my God.
Goodness. Yo, this is hilarious. Not slow motion. Look, this man focused. He is focused. Do Kwon focus, y'all. He gave him the business. Oh my goodness. Yo, they is wild. This man that low-key became some type of icon all in the worst way. How you become like an icon in the worst freaking way? Yo, like this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. All right, let's get to the rest of the video. But first, make sure you like, subscribe, keep your favorite crypto, and doing no entrepreneur the algorithms. All right, so what's going on? So we got a situation going on right now. Everybody wants to answer the question. So who really runs Terra Luna Classic? Some people think Do Kwon. Some people think TFL. Some people think the validators. Some people say it's the community. You feel me? Let's get into it. So Classic Core posted, he said the blockchain itself is running completely independent of TFL. The validators are the guardians of the blockchain. Interfacing with the blockchain without using the command line requires some tooling that uses TFL resources. We are working on this independence. Reality is, if all TFL stuff were wiped out, we would be fine. All right. So he said if the whole narrative of TFL was gone, they finally disappeared. They're saying Tera Luna Classic will still be good. So that's good news. Said it would just be inconvenient for a lot of people, but assets would be safe, family, and the blockchain would continue to run. And this was posted by my boy Luke Dow, man. Luke Dow and the community, they seem to be on bad terms right now. People, I guess, have a problem that I'm not saying Luke Dow was friends with, but he doesn't have an issue.
So what there's first of all, funny ass content. Who's this guy again, dude? Soap Ja. I don't know what the hell his acronym is, but dude, shout out to you, bro. Fucking funny ass stuff. So he's pretty much this guy is saying the blockchain itself is running completely independent of TFL. So this is actually pretty big for Tera Luna Classic. Is that true though? The validators are the guardians of the blockchain, of course. Interfacing with the blockchain without using the command line requires some tooling that uses TFL resources. We are working on the independence. Okay, so they're working on the independence. So it's not completely independent. Let's continue.
Per se with Do Kwon or TFL, et cetera, et cetera. So I just found it interesting. They wanted to pretty much let people know, man, that the blockchain is not ran specifically by TFL, even though they may not accepted, but they may have passed or helped out. Well, remember what Luke Dow said. He said it is true that TFL helped speed up the process to get here by approving changes, upgrades, etc. So they
okay. So if TFL is approving, it's like, well, then do you need them? It kind of seems like they need them, right? Let's continue.
They did, you know, kind of like help out. It's like, you know, your boy, you got a company and your homie start a company, you feel me? And you kind of like help him get his thing going. You know what I'm saying? Same situation. You know what I'm saying? TFL helped get this thing going. You know what I'm saying? They did in all create the project, you feel me, with the genius of Do Kwon. So, you know, they just was throwing the assist, throwing the baton, helping to get the thing rolling. Also, we got here, now the community seems to be upset about the percentage that the validators have as far as the voting. So people in the Tera Luna Classic wanted to be completely decentralized, man. They feel like the validators have too much power. All right, so they feel like the top 3 validators have too much power, and they want to pass a vote here saying that you can have maximum 5% power.
Okay, I'm trying to find the Shiba Inu news. Well, this has always been a thing. So check this out. When there was a vote to make Terra Luna 2.0 or keep it on the original blockchain, the community, when they put out preliminary vote, the community overwhelmingly said stay on the same blockchain. When the official vote came out, it was like heavily skewed to creating a new blockchain, which we could tell the community did not want. So this has already been a problem. So what do you do when it comes to voting power? Do you do it based on bag size? Do you do it based on time in the project? What do you base it on? Is it a 1-for-1 vote? Everyone has one vote. Every vote counts, right? So I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But I need to go to. Give me a second.
Luke Burn. Okay, so Luke Burn says this is the reason behind redelegating to lower voting power validators. It takes 1 minute to redelegate and you receive the same rewards. If this happens on a vote that is more important to the future of Lunk, it could cause problems for us all. So, I mean, a lot of people feel like they have too much voting power, man, and they could eventually crumble the Lunk ecosystem.
Yeah.
Because, you know, these guys got a huge voice and they can pretty much control the narrative, and a lot of people want that spread out. But let's check out the charts. So speaking of the charts, now we already know that we had the head and shoulder patterns, and we're just actually waiting for this thing to play out. like I said, family, I expect this thing to play out all the way because it's just all bad news. You feel me? It's all bad news, dog. Now we do got good news. Good news. Exchanges are on board. The big players outside of Binance. Binance is about 80% on board. And if we can get Binance on board, that'll be great news to kind of like, man, you pretty much shift the momentum. Because right now with the Do Kwon situation,
yeah, it's tough. Okay, so we got the gist of it. So shout out to Soap GAWDST. What is it? Soap God? Soap God TV. All right. Shout out to this guy for the news. I thought it was Shiba Inu news, but yeah, I mean, if you go to CoinMarketCap, you can see him. I mean, we always see this, right? You can see that it's important for them to get Binance on board because when it comes to volume, like they literally Binance and Binance US control like 50% of the volume, right? So this is a big deal for them to get on board, and Binance is like, yeah, no, we're not doing it. So they got to get them on board. So shout out to old boy, and thank you for this video. Definitely going to watch this content. And real quick, shout out to Seiko Hunt with a big-ass fish and the degenerate sweater on the fish, baby. Had no chance. He had no chance. That fish had no chance. You know? No chance. Yeah, too much power, yeah. Do Kwon got to come out of jail buff with cornrows. Spread your Luna Classic staking through multiple validators. Yeah, whatever you want. Yeah. I mean, whatever floats your boat. 22nd, 23rd September is going to be huge for Luna Classic. Binance will announce being fully on board in the AMA on the 23rd. Do we know that? Or is that hearsay? What's the video for that? Are we making shit up? Yo, what's up, brother? Thank you so much, Mike Shibnobi. Hope you're doing well, Mike. God bless you too. Hell yeah, that's a bluefin. Yeah, dude, Sacco Hunt's the master. The master, Sacco. Dude, I'm going fucking camping tonight. I cannot wait to get away and be in the wilderness for a couple days. Ooh! We going camping. Then I'm going to a festival. Then I'm going to Spain, boys. I don't know how my old ass is going to do it. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. His last name is Shinobi. He's not doing well. God damn. Dude, absolutely. Yeah, I dated someone who was really into this fishery shit, and this is not cheap, bro. This is not cheap. Damn, Sacco. Fucking beast, bro. Riding on that crypto money. I'm doing decent. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Old ass. I know, Chris Cox. I'm going camping, Big Bear area. What's up, Elijah? I got 275 pounds of fresh sashimi. God damn. Thank you so much, DJ. Have a fantastic day. Rodney, let me hold like 2 minutes. Dude, Jayhawk has a whole house, like 5 cars. I know you ain't talking. That's a yellowfin, brother. Well, I don't know. Seiko caught it, so. I heard 21st for Binance doing a burn. If Binance doesn't say it, then I don't take anybody's fucking. I don't take anybody for, you know. I don't take anybody seriously, dude. It's like because people just say shit. They say shit just to fucking blow sunshine up your asses. They just say shit, you know. Oh, CZ. It's like, dude, fucking calm down, bro. You know. CZ's gonna do a burn from Tera Luna Classic. Meanwhile, the creator is getting fucking arrested. Meanwhile, the creator is wanted. The burnt the Tera Luna Classic. Become a validator. Shinobi dead. I believe you do, Hitoshi, 100%, bro. Jayhawk dealership. I know this motherfucker has like 5 cars all pimped out, dude. Big Bear area, Chris Crocs. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Hey, thanks, May you well be. Yeah, Big Bear's fun, man. Freedom of Speech says, I got paid off from work going to a party with the lady on her birthday. I'm going to get my gimp-ass boogie on. Get it, Freedom of Speech. Shake it, shake it, shake it. That's how me and Roger could tell him, Roger, I'm a dancing queen, baby. Tell him, Roger. I don't stop. I don't stop. Can't stop me. I thought sunshine up the ass was a good thing. Yes, 30 mile apparel. I am in that area. I don't want to tell people exactly where I'm going, but there's a lot of camping on the way to Big Bear. I'm going to be in one of those spots. I'm not trying to get fucking shot in the back of the head. People are crazy. Sunshine up my ass. Get that in. Oh, 100%, baby. Dancing queen. What's up, cuffing the dip? You bringing bear spray or a burner? I'm bringing my fucking rifle. Just kidding. I can't. It's a state park. But if I did, I wouldn't say I did. It would just be on me. You won't need bear spray for this campground. It's too populated. It's too populated. It's not hiking. I'm not hiking camping, so it's not like rural. It's just like, it's rural, obviously, but there's a bunch of people camping here. I literally got the second to last spot, and I reserved this about a week ago. So I literally got the second to last spot, and I reserved this a week ago. So Bullish Bulldog says Rodney can ward off bears with that forehead blast. With forehead blast? What's a forehead blast, bro? You can dance. You can dance because it's 9 o'clock. We're heading off the rails, baby. Off the rails. Off the rails. Off the rails. I don't give a fuck if it's a state park. I'd rather have it, not need it, than need it and not have it. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. And I mean, I've been camping a million times. I've never gotten searched. $5 donation says, say good morning to Carol. She's about to head to work. I make Amazon merch today. Well, good morning, Carol. Have a fantastic day at work. And shout out to Dirty Miner Apparel for spending your guys' life savings on my crypto journey channel. I do appreciate it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Also, Carol, the chat would like to know, do you support Dirty Miner Apparel's unhealthy obsession with aping into shitcoins? Guess who's sleeping on the couch tonight? Just kidding. Watch out for Bigfoot in the woods. Off the rails, off the rails, off the rails. Bitch caught a body about a week ago. Always take a spare lighter for a spare lighter. 100% Big A. Some of these motherfuckers, I tell people I'm going camping. I'm like, I'm bringing a lighter and like modern shit. And people are like, if this was fucking 1700, I'm like, man. I'm just like, you stupid. This is 1700. I'd be a slave, okay? You weirdo. We've evolved. I could take a lighter with me, dummy. You know? People are like, oh, why do you bring like my camping setup is comfy. Okay? My camping setup is comfy. I got a big ass tent. I got a nice ass mattress. I bring a regular ass pillow if I'm just driving camping. Right? Okay? We are not Neanderthals, ladies and gentlemen. You know? Come on. Why don't you make the fire with your bare hands? You know? Why don't you make it? I'm like, no one wants to do that, dummy. I have a lighter. You know? Why don't we just fucking fight with our hands now and sticks and spears? Oh, because we have guns, weirdos. Saw a baby bear. Watch out for Bigfoot in the woods. I saw a baby bear and mama come quickly after camping in Big Bear. It came running through the campsite nearly early morning trying to get the leftover bears. Jeez. Rodney, a bear would take a look at you and be like, he's ripped his fucking run. Imagine I just fucking, what's up, bear? What's up, dog? You coming to my campsite, eh? You messed around with the wrong one, fool. Get the fuck out of here, eh? I ain't got no honey here. Pinchy yogi way. Dude, a bear would kill me. Like, it would slap me one time and I'd be dead. Right? Whenever you do close out and leave with the Fs in the chat, birthing requests, I want to get litty. We're actually going to do Morpheus Inu today because Austin did no justice for the degens the other night. Austin, it's Fs in the chat, not A's in the chat. God damn it. Of course, I bring baby wipes, baby. Right? Rodney, one day I'm gonna put you on one of the monsters. What is that? Would have brought you out to the woods in chains. Exactly, bro. Right? Yeah, there's mountain lions. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Mountain lions are the worst thing, and those motherfuckers are nimble, but they don't really bother you like that. You know, I've been hiking there a million times. What's up, Bleaves? Yes, Deck Connect in the house, baby. You ready for some educational videos, Bleaves? Me and Bleaves don't like each other, but we have to work together. Isn't that right, Bleaves? You want to fight? You think you're better than me, Bleaves? You think you're better than me, bro? Huh? You think you're better than me, Bleaves? Hey, get it, freedom of speech. Bring the appropriate technology to enjoy nature, not struggle. Exactly. Like, I know I'm not going to be able to use my phone because there's no cell service there. There's just no cell service. There's like minimal cell service, and it's like terrible. So I'm going to bring a speaker for music. That's it. All right. Rodney would be out there in the woods like the opening scene from Django. I worked on a Karuka plantation. If you rub one fast enough, you can start a fire. Have you tried to make a fire like that? Bro, it's not easy. It's possible. It's not easy. It's obviously possible. It's not easy. And your hands get jacked the fuck up. I know how to do it. But why do it? How about just take a lighter and just go, pop. Look at that. God, Dude, hey, guys, can you imagine going back like 1,000 years and like going back 1,000 years and like have a box of lighters and show up to like the queen of like an empire and be like, I have for you fire starters. Dude, imagine how many wenches you would get. That's all I think about. Going back in medieval times with a box of like lighters or like flashlights or some dumb shit and being like, queen, I have this. First of all, I'm black, so I'd probably be like enslaved. But if I wasn't black, I'd go back in time and be like, hey, look at this box of lighters I have. Now I want 50 wenches at any given time. Huh? Imagine that, huh? But imagine how stinky everyone was back then, too. That's gross. It's gross. Winnie the Pooh? Hey, Yahweh, pinche pendejo. I love it when we go off the fucking rails. I think everyone loves it when we go off the rails, right? Brad says, nah, man, brown bears are pretty timid, man. I had one run from me in Montana. I stood my ground, even was towering over me and literally said, what's up, bear? He ran. Oh, shit. Ah! Gonna hike Castle Rock? No. Black bears, not brown bears. Mountain lions are more afraid of you, but I still wouldn't turn. Heck no. They're fast too, bro. Did you guys hear about that story of that guy choking out that mountain lion, though? That was crazy, right? Did shit Toro rug? Probably. Yeah, I'm going camping. I had a brown bear in my yard. When I got off it, it would not leave. So I stand in the control. Yeah, you could shoot a bear if it's on your property, right? See, this is why I don't live. I live in San Diego. The odds of me having a bear anywhere in this city is like slim. If it happened, I'd be like, wow, how did you get here? Then it gets too cold and your bic won't work, and then the wenches pull your pants down and laugh. Absolutely not, baby. I'd be fully erect the whole time, baby. Brown black bears are not the ones to worry about. Grizzly bears are the ones to fear and watch out for. We don't have grizzly bears in San Diego, I don't think, or in this area. You could probably get mass wenches in ancient Egypt fairly safely. Ah, yes. True. Shut up, Awandi. Jay Gagan made a video about Tera Luna Classic. I'm going to watch it. I love it when YouTubers stick to the point. Jay Gagan is the man. Dude, me and Jay Gagan are... Let me tell you something. You want to know who degenerate? We are real degenerates, okay? You guys ready for Ibiza streams? Jake and Rodney join. You guys are not ready. You guys are not ready for that. You ready for that? Jason, you're entertaining, baby. Thank you so much. Take some modern plumbing with you. Bitch, wash that ass. Yeah, so there I don't think there's showers, but there are bathrooms. And I'm only going to be gone for like 24 hours, so I don't need a lot. I know. It is a bear market. I'm going to fight you, GS. Sacklehunt, you hunt bears? That's why I love your channel too. I love your content. Well, Crypto Hottie, if you're a real chick, which I don't think you are, I love you too. Come see me in San Diego. I'll show you how much I love you. Just kidding. But if you're a chick, I'm not. But you're probably a dude. So California only have grizzlies in the zoo and on the flag. Okay. No, I think it's a brown bear on the flag. Psycho, isn't it? A bear flipped over my whole neighborhood's trash cans. Oh, hell nah, bro. California only have grizzlies? Okay, so that shooting a bear is a scary prospect. If it is a brown bear, Browns, grizzlies, etc. will try and kill you back. If it's still breathing and still trying to fight you back, I got a big gun, baby. And it's 9 rounds, and I can shoot fast. Boom, boom, boom. All right, sounds good, Roger. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Ronnie gonna wax. Oh my god. Yes, fucking gross. Make a good shot. Yeah, it's hard to shoot at a bear when it's running at you faster, like through a 35 miles per hour. Those motherfuckers run. A headshot? Yeah, no. I will freedom of speech. They're just called bears, web terms, not grizzly bears. They're just called bears. Let's see if we have any more crypto news popping up on Watcher Guru. Oh, we have another $5 donation from Dirty Mountain Apparel. Says that was Biden looking for ballots, man. Bears don't flip cans, Democrats do. Damn. Damn, daddy. Bro, it's been under 1 trillion. Dude, Watcher Guru is on some shit. It's been below 1 trillion. Oh, do you guys see this? This is pretty interesting. So, Binance partners with one of Ukraine's top food chain retailers, Varus, to let the community enjoy seamless crypto payments with fast delivery across the country. Do you guys think it's smart, like trading your cryptocurrency that's not a stable coin or like an actual cryptocurrency for food? Like, would you guys trade like Ethereum for food or like crypto.com for food? Would you guys do that? Do you think that's smart? Like literally, I think of like all the old. The old story of the guy buying like 2 Papa John's pizzas with 10,000 Bitcoin. Like that to me is like I never want to be in that situation, right? Belief says, "What if you shoot the bear, but his twink is still alive, throwing slaps at you?" I'm gonna take a piss and show you some of the rounds that come out of my lever action. I don't know if I can show my gun here, but. All right. Check this out. All right. Okay. So, standard 9mm round, very common. This guy, right? That's standard, right? Standard handgun, whatever, 9mm. This is what you take down a bear with. That's a big boy, huh? Look at that guy. Yeah, fuck around if you want to. Right? But this, like, if you're shooting a bear with a 9mm, like, what are the chances you're going to hurt it, right? You got to really have good aim. Maybe it's stationary, but if it's like rushing you or something, this is not going to do anything. A couple of these, maybe even a few of these, you're going to feel something, right? You're really going to feel something. So that's a big boy. Don't shoot a bear in the head. A buddy's dad put a 7mm into the bear's head. Let's just say it didn't work. He hit the skull, traveled around. and took its paw. It didn't kill it. Holy shit. What do you mean, Roger? That's a Jayhawk bull. That's a big boy. That's a big boy round. That's a thick boy, huh, John? Still need accuracy. I saw you on GTA, my dude. Bro, I really do this, bro. This ain't no GTA. I'm better with an actual gun. I'm ass on GTA, yeah. Barely. And I wouldn't even shoot at you. Just got to shoot center mass. That's the thing. It's like when if you're like in a situation where you have to defend off like attackers or something, you always shoot center mass. That's why it's always 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, 1 to the pelvic region, right? And then 1 to the gut. Something like that, right? You never want to do straight headshots because head's a small target, obviously. Chris Brown. Well, the theory is black people don't like camping anyway. So half of me hates camping, half of me fucking loves it. So I'm kind of in the middle. You know? Black people do not like camping. I didn't know that was true until like I started to sit down and really think about all the people that I know that go camping. None of them are black. 0 are black. And if they are, it's like a big group of people. See, John, that's because you're from the woods, you know? All right, off the grid. We're getting a little racist now. I'm just kidding. I heard swimming as well. That's not true. Well, let's just say it's not our first sport, right? 1 to the dick, yeah. Yeah, you guys always got to aim center mass, right? I think that's number 1. Always center mass, right? Put them on their ass first. It's bigger target. Black people go glamping. We do go glamping, yes. I love hiking camping the best, though. Like, something about putting everything on your fucking back and then finding somewhere to be is nice. What the wait, what? Y'all need to chill, bro. Every time I walk on a trail, I hear everything. He's scared as hell. This is like I don't jump. This is why I don't go skydiving. People are like, let's jump out of a plane, bro. Like, why would I jump out of a plane? You know? Why? Why would I jump out of a plane? You know? All right, yep. We're getting a little racy here in the chat. We're getting a little racy. Chill out, you little weirdos. Yeah, slugs are for bears, 100%, Chad. Brad, I called you Chad. I combined your names, Chad and Brad. My girl white, and I always tell her I'll fight a human, but animals, I'm a whole. Exactly right. That's funny. See, Chris, I see we share the same love for white women too. I gotta agree because I'm not volunteering to sleep outside for shit. Not ever. Exactly right. Wait. That's not a... Okay. Hitoshi says, what the fuck do you mean, why would I jump out of a plane? Your bitch ass is about to go sleep in the middle of the fucking woods in the middle of the night when you have a goddamn apartment. That's not the same. That's different. Jumping out of a plane than sleeping outside in a populated campground with random... with 100 other people in our vicinity with other campfires. Why would I do that instead of jumping out of a plane? I don't know. Because I'm falling towards Earth at about 1,000,000 miles per hour. With a parachute that may or may not come out. Let's see. What are the... Okay, let's see. Percentages of failed skydiving. Okay. Let's see. Fuck that. Okay, so per every 100,000 jumps, only 0.039%, that's actually really good. But like, are we really gonna risk it for the biscuit? You know, are we really gonna risk it for the biscuit? You know? You'd rather go skydiving? You guys are out of your mind. You guys wouldn't sleep in the woods? I like sleeping in the woods, bro. Look at those numbers. What's up, Rorschach? I'm not jumping out of a goddamn. The gap would slow your descent. You'd be good. No, quite the opposite. The gap would actually make me more aerodynamic, weirdo. Why not both? That's weird. How many people? Okay, so how many people go missing during camping? Let's see. Why hundreds of people vanish into the American wilderness? Can we not? This guy looks like Wolverine, okay? $600,000 persons go missing every year in the U.S. Guys, there's no way to get lost where I'm going. Literally, there's no way. Hey, we have a $20 donation. Says, hey, Rodney, check out Junie Jackpot University. Universe is climbing on CMC top gainer, first of its kind protocol. I doubt it's first of its kind, but we'll check it out for you since you donated. Big Daddy. All right, what are we at? It's not trending. Let's see. Junie. Thank you for the $20 donation. There it is. Jackpot Universe. Okay, up 33. Oh, only 9 cents. I like that all time. Sorry, let me go back to a month or 7 day or 1 day. There it is. Yeah, 1 day chart. There it is. That is true. Rorschach says, look, I jumped 76 times in the army. If anyone is going to fuck it up, it would be the army. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Jumping is pretty safe. It is pretty safe. None of you guys like camping? I'm surprised. Dude, camping's fun. It's fun as hell. Like, when you're out camping at night, like, you can literally see all the stars. That's amazing to me. Not amazing. Like, if you're from I'm from the city, right? I'm not from the country. So everything is always industrialized. So when I go camping, man, it's like, it's so quiet, you know? It's just so quiet. It's like a quietness like you can't really put your finger on. It's just so nice. It's so nice. Maybe I'll make a crypto vlog. White guys always want an adrenaline rush. That is true. You gotta go dooning, bro. Bears do not do that to people. Parasailing? I have not done that. That sounds fun, though. Escobella. And you're a live streamer that dunks on people. In your case, you're deaf better off in a plane. You're probably right. Missing 411? What's that? Ronnie gonna camp outside of 7-Eleven? I would show you where I'm camping, but I don't want to get killed by a fucking crazy Saitama fanatic. Enoch and his alien buddies come and why is his buddy got to be aliens? Are you Dude, what if I get abducted by an alien? I'm going with a friend, so I'll have a witness. I'm not going by myself. All right, Big A, okay. They don't go missing, just ask the ex-wife. Camping with a hot chick? Yeah, it's fun. No comment. Missing 411 freak. Mark it out. I still camp, but I don't fuck around. Always strapped. 100%, baby. Always strapped, baby. When I was in Yellowstone this summer, a woman in a tent was fucking eaten by a bear, and the camper scared off earlier in the day. He came back that night and ripped her to shreds. Had food. Yeah, that's what you don't do. There's some basic things that I'm grateful for the Army and just like camping in general. Guys, don't keep fucking food in your tent. You keep the food away from your tent. You keep it away. You keep it a good ways away. You don't keep food in your tent. That's a no-go. And he probably didn't eat her. He probably just maimed her. I don't think they like humans, right? I fell asleep on the porch a couple hours once. That was the closest I I like drinking outside by a fire, close as I get to camping. That's exactly what we're doing tonight, baby. Camping is fun if you want to get back to being a caveman. Just joking. I live in San Fernando Valley. Okay. Fuck that. I ain't jumping out no plane. I'd rather fight a mountain lion. Okay, that's a interesting opinion. Northern Cali has been on fire for 2 weeks, and the smoke in Reno lets me feel like I am camping. You guys are wild, bro. Hey, Rodney, what time is your next live stream, dude? It's going to be Sunday morning. Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I actually might get a midday one in today. I have to do a bunch of shit like directly after the stream. I got to work out. I'm going to do a full body workout since I'm not going to work out tomorrow or Sunday. Then I got to get some last things ready to go for camping. And then that's it. Then I'll probably stream a little bit. No Twitch today, tomorrow, probably maybe Sunday. We'll see. I've taken a little step back from Twitch just because I've been busy in the middle of the day. And Twitch requires me to be on stream for like fucking 4 or 5 hours, which is a long time. Yeah, so we might have another crypto stream today, like a midday one. So if you guys can't tune in, it's fine. But yeah, white guys missed the. Oh my god. Play the eggplant game. Dude, that shit was so funny, Sacco Hunt. All right, guys, we found a game that we're gonna play on the first My Crypto Journey meetup. We all get together. This is what we're gonna play. Actually, hold on. New York to San Francisco and everything that's disco. Check it out. They're hitting the ball with the eggplant. You guys ready? Skydive or fight Jake Paul? I fight Jake Paul. I get paid. He probably knocked me out, but I'd fight. I have decent hands, bro. It wouldn't be a bad fight. Roman Reigns? Wait, what? Yes, Awandi. Yes, I do. Rodney, on the snack, how far? Oh, you're in the tent, Bernie. You're in the tent. You're a whole meal, bro. You put the food 50 meters away and blast a motherfucker when he tries to eat your grub. Damn, freedom of speech. No one mentioned Sasquatch. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Sass Daddy, Squatch Daddy. Yeah, a dog is good. Yeah. I didn't read that right. I always bring my dog with me, so she could be the first one to die. Law no for an alert system. You fucking asshole. Surfing, not a big one. Not a big surfing guy. Raw meat away from the tent. I am keeping my snacks with me, especially Skittles. That's fine, yeah. But like, yeah, food and stuff like that, like sweets and stuff like that stuff. No, probably not Samuel Inu. I'll catch the highlights, though. Public campgrounds are dangerous because those bears are not afraid of people. Just picked the wrong tent, motherfuckers. Cardano is the daddy of proof of stake. ETH has a long ways to go. Exactly. Well, that's what Charles Hoskins was saying yesterday. He seemed kind of like a hater. Luna Classic golden ticket, Willy Wonka style, in my opinion. Let's hope so. I hope so. Hope so for my sake. What's up, MBK? Happy Friday, baby. Is the market crashing right now? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Camping is like drinking from the water hose on the side of your house. Shut up. That's actually pretty funny. Oh! Ooh, Barracuda. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Find the most annoying person around and put your food by their tent. Nice, Hitoshi. Hey. Ooh, barracuda. I'm jacked. It's ultra rare Dogecoin. What's up? That's has to be Bernie. Bro, we do spearfishing and always got to look out sharks when we got dude, 100% Sacco. Sweet attracts black bears most. Also attracts black people. Just kidding. Raw meat, huh? So I have to wear a No, not required, John Wick. No rubbers required. Okay. Crypto is dead. Jose, chill out, bro. Jose, chill the fuck out, bro. All right. Do we have any more news from Watcher Guru? See what we got going on here. So FedEx CEO says a worldwide economic recession is coming. We knew that. I had to, y'all. That's pretty much it, huh? Was not off the grid. Something so relaxing about taking a shit right next to your friend's tent by covering it and listening to them complain. How is that? What's up, Darth Diablo? How you doing? That's so hilarious. No seas mamón, Jose. Mamón. Mamón. Might need to wait for XRP to settle with the SEC to get in this bear market. Yeah, if you want to get in on with the if you want to get on XRP. You see, I said Swisher Sweets. Dude, if ETH goes to $400 to $300, I'm buying a ton. Dude, that'd be nice. Those are some prices, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Mitch Herberg tent joke. Not sure what that is. Wait, Luna Classic pumping again? Let's see. Is Luna Classic pumping again? Let's see. Popping? Is it popping? Yeah, it's moving a little bit. That's all, folks. I know. I saw that, Darth Diablo. What if I like calling you Papa or Daddy, though? You know? Is Matic at 50 cents? No way. Oh, you said it could be at 50 cents. That'd actually be kind of nice. I actually wouldn't mind Matic at 50 cents. Two Matic for $1? Two for $1? Two Matic for $1? That'd be nice, right? I'm thinking around maybe 3 or 4. 3 or 4. So 3 p.m. So how about, let's do 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. How about that? I'm going to stream today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. How about that? If Matic goes to 50, oh yeah, 100% Rorschach, right? The only thing I call daddy is my sponge, my scrub daddy. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear? I'll fight you. I'll kill you where you stand. Did you really, Johnny? Nice. Yeah, I like all 3 of those. I mean, Darnell, it's hard to tell what's going to be which ones are really going to pump. Those are definitely speculative, but Cronus Chain I think is fine. The biggest you could say FUD against Kronos was the fact that they lowered their interest rates on a lot of their cards and whatnot, right? Not interest rates, but they rewards points and APRs and shit like that. So Sub, I can't bear bad jokes. Oh my god, you guys are wild, bro. Damn, it's not nice working today. Yeah, I'm gonna go work out at the gym right now. We're doing some bench, we're doing pull-ups, and we're doing squats. We're just doing two movements for each major body part. So probably push, bench press, overhead press. Then we're doing pull-ups, and then we're doing some rows, and then we'll do some squats, and then some other leg stuff. Damn, Chris E off the top ropes. And Bitcoin. Nice. I haven't heard too much about that, Awandi. Yeah, but my punk guys didn't ape the way I should have at those prices. Yeah, you know, hindsight's 2020, right? It always is. It's like I shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't, right? Dude, there's this documentary that Cool and Chris sent me that I do want to see. Check this shit out. It's 30 minutes long, so we're not going to watch it now, but it's called the new generation of meme coins. Check this out.
Welcome to Crypto Land. I'm Krishna Andavolu. We're talking about the new wild west of altcoins and the traders who invest in them. In the earliest days of crypto, there was only Bitcoin, but the landscape today looks a lot different, and that's because of the rise of altcoins, cryptocurrencies that range from dog-themed meme coins to tokens in the complex and risky realm of decentralized finance. And it's changing the way people invest in crypto. Motherboard's Edward Ongweso Jr. went to Puerto Rico to meet with Brandon Mansilla, a new type of crypto trader who's betting on this highly volatile market.
Today
Damn, this is good. You guys want to watch this? I mean, it's gonna probably run a little bit over the time, but you guys want to watch this shit?
we're gonna stop at the fort that there's here in Old San Juan. We're gonna walk through the entire alleyways here in San Juan. We're gonna try some, what's that ice cream?
It's like the little ices. They have cocoa, they have farcha flavor. It's super good.
In early 2021, Brandon Mansilla was a normal 25-year-old working as a loan assistance officer in Florida.
A lot of tourists come here.
Today, he's living a semi-retired life in Puerto Rico, along with his girlfriend Stacy and her son, and trying his hand at becoming a YouTube influencer, thanks to a type of cryptocurrency known as altcoins.
Wow.
Feel like that?
I don't know, whatever.
Damn.
My first one was Dogecoin. I put in the $20,000 into Dogecoin, turned it into 50,000 in about 24, 48 hours. Ended up selling, moved on to another one called Raven Coin that became about 110,000. I get a Reddit post about this coin, 100,000x potential, called SafeMoon. I look into it, it has about a $10 million market cap. And I said, hey, you know, maybe this is the one. And I bought in every single penny.
Mansilla bought millions of SafeMoon coins at a fraction of a penny each, and within weeks saw his initial investment balloon to more than $7 million. When the price exploded, and the coin grew to a more than $6 billion market cap.
Once more, but this time we're gonna take the left side, right, babe?
Damn, bro. Damn. This guy got lucky investing in the shit coins. Damn. I have a good one of freedom of speech.
But that price very quickly went down, and Mansilla's net worth dropped by a whopping 90%.
Oh, no.
That still left him with enough of a nest egg to live comfortably in Puerto Rico, where he relocated, like many other American crypto investors, to take advantage.
Oh, no, he didn't take profits.
Advantage of a 0% tax on capital gains.
Yeah, I got her.
I mean, you're looking at someone who's been wiped out more than once. So it's not a straight path forward. If it really was, yeah, sure, I'll be sitting on 7.5 million right now, because just as volatile as it is on the upside, it's also the same on the downside.
So at what point in your investments in crypto did you end up moving here to Puerto Rico?
When I was about $1.5 million, once I saw safe.
That's going to be me if I stop working out. Say, fuck it, I'm not shaving. Okay, so my opinion on Luna Classic, $1 is highly not realistic right now, just yet. Needs to burn more, but it's going to take years for it to get to $1. My opinion.
SafeMoon exploding, I'm like, okay, you know, it's time to go. From that moment, it took about 5 days. Just get up and go. in Florida, I'd pay the minimum tax. This is just a 39.6 based on income versus moving to Puerto Rico, which is 0. If I make it back to, let's say, 5 million, we're easily talking over $1 million saved in taxes.
What does your daily life look like here? I mean, are you spending a significant amount of time doing research and you're working on crypto?
I don't spend a lot of time on crypto. 30 minutes, maybe doing research at most. My day looks like waking up, taking our son to school, studying, exercising, just enjoying life.
Damn, my boy got cucked. He said taking her son to school. Ooh.
A little bit and planning for the future. You know, I've created a new floor. You know, I need to have some sort of stability, but I'm not necessarily scared. When I was done in the work field, I was making about $80,000 after tax. If I ever had to go back, I could start all over again from a really good position.
Damn.
That volatility is kind of the point with meme coins. They often have little real-world value beyond being a hyper-speculative asset. They're constantly popping up, promising the next big payout because they're so cheap and easy to make. It's what earned them the shitcoin moniker and what inspired Andrew Lewis to try and make his own.
Look at this art, though. This is amazing. This one probably my favorite right now.
Some of these coins are outright scams, like Squid Game coin, which crashed to zero while its creators took off with millions of dollars. Others started out as obvious jokes, like Lewis's coin, which he called Scam, thinking no one would take it seriously.
The whole meme coin season was very interesting to me because when these other coins came around with just no background, I was just like, man, it can't be that complicated. And then I took like 30, 40 minutes on YouTube, half a blunt in, and I made my own code. I just wanted to flex just to say I did it. And I named it Scam just to be funny. The ticker Scam. Simple, cool, automatic money. Boom, boom. I guess people liked it enough to just buy it for no reason.
Andrew posted about Scam coin on social media, and it quickly took on a life of its own. Its market cap reached $70 million not long after he created it.
Something just told me to think,
that's hilarious.
You know, I wonder if there's a chart for my coin. And that's when I see this motherfucker's going digital. Like it's up there, big old green bars just going. I'm just like, I got paranoid. And then I get back on Twitter and I got thousands of comments, people following me out the wazoo. I get calls from like my family.
Shit.
I'm the only niggas phone calls I'm answering at this point. And like people started calling them, harassing them and shit.
Why? What were they harassing them about?
Fuck if I know. I don't even know how they found that shit. And that shit even scared me too. Cause it's like, people in my own life didn't even know I had siblings for the longest. How the fuck y'all find them out? And then, you know, you got people being racist in the comments of the Discord. Well, ain't nobody harassing niggas who made Doge. Ain't nobody harassed the motherfuckers who made Safe Moon ass.
Do you think you ended up making money on it?
No. I made the least amount of money out of everything from that. I made more money fucking around with Bitcoin bitch ass than my own coin.
Well, this is a fantastic representation of crypto, of shitcoins, right? Ooh.
I spent more money on legal counsel and all this other shit than I did putting it in my pockets.
And I think the best
When it comes to meme coins, it's the Wild West out there. And to most investors, these coins can be a way to get rich quick.
That sounds as if what a lot of people are going into crypto for is to make money versus find something with a purpose.
Some people might be in it just for money, which we have those people in the stock market. Other people might be very passionate about a project. If you go into the SafeMoon community, I mean, those people are passionate. The only difference I think that crypto has that the stock market doesn't is that crypto is going to change the world.
We're taking Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin.
The promise of going to the moon, that is multiplying your investment in a short period of time, has been the inherent sales pitch for all of these meme coins.
What's going on, SafeMoon family, SafeMoon army?
Today's video, I'm going to give you guys the most recent update that's been happening with SafeMoon.
We are now sitting at over 450,000 holders.
And how celebrities like Jake Paul, Diplo, or Lil Yachty were boosting the coin right before its meteoric rise. One of the selling points of SafeMoon is that it's a deflationary cryptocurrency, meaning the supply of the coin decreases over time through a tax on buying and selling, as well as other complicated mechanisms. Their CEO, John Carney, says they're more than just another meme coin, though he was vague on the specifics.
What is your response to the criticism that, like coins like SafeMoon or that other cryptocurrencies, while they don't have an immediate use in the world or wide use in the world, are there mainly to get people rich as opposed to some of the visions that you're laying out?
Well, our actions speak louder than our words. We don't talk about price action. We've always talked about the vision, what we're doing. In terms of SafeMoon itself, our goal is to build the future and applying blockchain properly to different industries.
How do you feel about being labeled as a meme coin?
People insulted Bitcoin, and now there's Bitcoin ETFs. People insulted Tesla and said, oh, electric cars will never work. There's always going to be people that label a new piece of technology.
I think it's so fucking funny how every shitcoin that's created always compares themselves to big brands, Well, they said this about Shiba Inu, Yeah, SafeMoon's in the gutter, right?
Or a new company as X or as Y.
But doesn't the name sort of also imply, that on some level there will be a safe, trajectory to the moon?
Anybody can imply anything they want to anything. Yeah, safely to the moon is where the name came from, but it's more than just talking about a store of value, which wasn't the focus. It's more about building the future and building a safe future and bringing it now.
Those real-world applications are mostly theoretical for now, but SafeMoon at least has a real CEO and a team of developers hell-bent on creating value. But really, anyone can experiment with these coins with little oversight or regulation. For these young guns who feel like the old financial system isn't working for them, that's exactly the appeal.
I just came down here because I wanted to see my competition. I want to see what these old farts be up to, how they living. You know what I'm saying? All the stockbrokers, all the regulators. I want to see how they regulate and how they living. So what better place to go see that than Wall Street, where they all play like little street rats, Right now.
Doesn't that really mean something? Doesn't that, hold on, let's take a step back. To me, that hits home, right? It's like crypto has given a lot of people who could never make that money an opportunity to make some insane money. Interesting.
Now, I feel like crypto gives the average person a fighting chance to retire because Social Security will not exist by the time me or you become 60 years old. Now, I'm in this space based off the belief that I can help make that happen.
With a lot of meme coins, the most vocal parts of the community seem to be focused on getting the money.
I think meme coins have a place. A lot of people won't admit it, but Dogecoin taught a lot of people about crypto more than these so-called experts that don't do shit but just sit there and be smug. Dogecoin taught people about market caps. Dogecoin taught people about supply, whether there's regulation or not. There's always going to be people trying to go to the moon. That's why you got old winos in the grocery stores buying up all the little scratch-off lottery tickets every weekend with their paychecks. So, I try not to too much worry about the moon boys because they're going to exist in every facet, every department, every market in life. They're going to exist. So why alienate them in just this market?
Investing in altcoins can mint new millionaires or leave investors bottomed out. These coins can be based on memes that take on a life of their own, or they might fit into the new Wild West of decentralized finance, a flood of highly complex money-making systems that can open investors up to new types of hacks and scams. Here to talk about this with me are Motherboard's Edward Ongweso Jr., founder of one of the OG altcoins, Charlie Lee, and cybersecurity expert Dan Guido. Thank you guys for joining me today. We've got a lot to cover because there's kind of a lot of different discrete elements to this whole conversation. And the first one is really altcoins, right? There was Bitcoin and then other cryptos came along. Charlie, I want to start with you because you started an altcoin. Tell me what that was like, why you did it, and what was the reaction?
Yeah, this was in 2011, about a year and a half after Bitcoin started. So Litecoin was born from the idea of trying to make everything fair. Everyone can mine Litecoin from the beginning, from the get-go. There's no secret mining or anything like that. So I think that's one of the reasons why Litecoin succeeded was because of how fair it was. I think the major change was to use the script proof of work, which made it so that people can use their ordinary computers to mine Litecoin from the beginning. In the beginning, miners are the early adopters, and those are the people that are out there pushing for adoption of Litecoin. So that was the key difference between Litecoin and Bitcoin. There are other small changes like making the coins 4 times as plentiful, making blocks 4 times as fast. It makes Litecoin feel faster when you're transacting. When I start, the idea behind
Okay, I don't think we're gonna sit through the rest of this. It's kind of a lot. It's 20 minutes of these guys just talking here. They kind of went away from the old interviews. It doesn't look like they're gonna go back to any more of those kind of interview stuff. I liked what they were doing in the beginning with this, interviewing this guy and interviewing the other guy. But it seems like the rest of this video is them just kind of dirtling back and forth around that round table. Now that's interesting. That's interesting, right? Because that's true. Cryptocurrency did teach a lot of people about market caps and the reading charts and investing and all those sorts of things. And you can even say that meme stocks did, like even GameStop and AMC, BlackBerry, all these meme stocks you could say that were kind of pumped by the community. Very interesting. Very interesting. It did teach a lot of people a lot of stuff, and it gave people the opportunity to make a ton of money. Now, a lot of people said this argument, and it didn't really kind of dawn on me till now, is that they don't want people to make money unless it's through their own way. And cryptocurrency has made people so much money. Like people that wouldn't have made that money otherwise, right? Like Crypto Messiah. Remember that guy? Let me see. Was it Messiah? Messiah. This guy. Remember this guy? As a mailman, is there a smaller one?
So Crypto Messiah was one of the first people to buy into Shiba Inu coin. He has made over $60 million from Shiba Inu and later gained a large following on Twitter. So I decided to speak to him and ask him what he is doing with his money, what his price prediction for Shiba Inu will be, and where he thinks the crypto market is going in general. So today we have Crypto Messiah back on the channel again. How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good. Observing the market every day, doing my homework.
So last time I spoke with you, you revealed the tens of millions of dollars that you made from Shiba. Have you decided to do anything with that money? What are you putting your money in these days?
In actual world things, well, I'm like getting in like auction license, purchasing cars, real estate, setting up Airbnbs. I mean, it's pretty endless. And I'm also looking like I'm more into staking now.
He does look like Offset from Migos, right? Interesting.
Staking.
I'm gonna go to this spot. This is the most replayed spot. Let's see.
I'm invested in like the boring stuff, so to say. I'm heavily invested in Pancake Swap and heavily invested in Luna and CKB, Nervous Network. Heavily invested in those.
He's so stoned.
CKB is Nervous Network. They partnered with Cardano, and it was pretty big. It was some pretty big news. I've been following the chart. That CKB is going to be one of those ones people are going to say, "Wow, I can't believe I missed out on this." I have reliable sources. And
that was awkward.
It's a lot. You don't know anything about crypto, and you tight on cash. Look into Nervous Network.
This guy is so stoned. 1 and 2. I mean, this guy made a ton of money, right? Imagine being a mailman and then being a multi-millionaire, right? Insane. 60 million. I know, right, little Tim? Don't you wish? Fame says people get mad at Saitama. Saitama is still around with a strong community and has pretty good foundation along with Shiba Inu. Most of these tokens are flops. Yeah, 100%, right? This dude Saitama definitely lied in the beginning, but they're still around, right? That dude is a legend from diamond handing that long to get it, the bag. Exactly, right? The big bag, right? Racket Club? Is that future? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Isn't Offset kicked out of... Wait, what? Someone got kicked out of Migos? They cannot be called Migos if there's not the Migos in there, right? That's the rule, right? There's no Migos without the Migos. Oh, yeah. Oh. Raindrop. Drop top. Fucking on your bitch shit. That. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Pot. Hold on. What's that song called? Bad and Bougie lyrics? Bad and Bougie. But wait, where's it at? This is not it. Wait, this is not Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie. Bad. What? Raindrop. Drop top. Wait, what? Yeah, if you hold me down, then I'm gonna hold you down. But wait, this is not it. Hold on. I was in the Scarlet. I feel like privilege now. You know, boy, so deep. We sitting down. This is it. What is this called? It's called Bad and... What the hell is it? Okay. Raindrop. Drop top. Smoking on cookie in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch shit. That. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Pot! All right, we're done with that. Why was that so hard to find? That should not have been hard to find. That's it, bro. Hold on, I'm confused now. I know, right, Racket Club? I was confused too. I don't know why that was weird. Subscribe and thumbs up. Yes, hit that thumbs up. All right. F's in the chat, baby. Give me your energy. Give me your energy. I need it. F's in the chat, baby. F's in the chat. I need it. I'm about to fuck you guys up on a spiritual level. Shout out to Alice in Wonderland. Come on. F's in the motherfucking chat. F's in the motherfucking chat. F's in the chat. F's in the goddamn chat. Let's go. F's in the goddamn chat. Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up. All right, guys. Let's go. F's.
As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus. I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he's expecting pleasure.
F's in the motherfucking chat, baby.
Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in
Give me
fate?
jam energy, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Why not?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life. I know exactly what
F's in the motherfucking chat. Let's go.
Let
More
me
F's.
tell you
More
why.
F's. More F's.
You're here because you know something. What
F's
we
in the
know
goddamn
you
chat.
can't know. You felt it your entire life. There's something wrong. You don't know what it is.
My F's in the chat journey, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Turn me the fuck up, baby. Turn me up, baby. Turn me up, baby. Turn me up, baby.
The Matrix is everything. It's all around us. Even now, in this very room, you can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you hit the room.
chat. Ask the chat. Ask in the motherfucking chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. We'll be going live at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for an hour to hang out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now.